It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Field goal is good.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
This person gonna pick up play.
At the line, set to get going. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminated touchdown,
oh my.
They carried that.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Let's be frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to go up top for the end zone.
What?
Was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board. But give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
It's going to rip. I'm going to say that's a pass interference, but we'll let that slide.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play.
That was a literal pass interference.
Bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time they were ready for it.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Come on, say hi.
A shotgun snap.
Dang! I flattened him.
Closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line.
Let's go, Chris Jones. Boom! Flattened.
And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
He's a literal pancake.
Jackson now.
Hamilton.
And they will stop him short.
He's going to go for it.
No first down. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
On 3rd down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
You gotta watch Mark Andrews. Yep, he got it.
Looking left side, Andrews
What the?
with it complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Come on, we can fumble. 70.
Another nice game.
Oh, I forgot, yeah.
Between those last 2 plays. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43.
Pancake. Mark Ingram.
Clark.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson.
Mark Ingram can't catch.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Here's Jackson.
I don't know what I'm doing. Come on, Chris Jones. Just say Chris Jones, go pancake him. Didn't do it for me yet. Who's trying to come out? Oh, I didn't mean to.
We'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Jackson.
Boom!
Under pressure and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Chris Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Yeah.
Second down attempt there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson being chased out left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Run up the middle.
It's Mark Ingram.
Stop.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this 1st half.
What?
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. And 3rd down.
He just forced that throw.
13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Complete pass on it. Jackson from
Come on,
the shotgun.
come on. Get him, Chris Jones. Go, Clark. Go, Clark.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Look at him move the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
Hit the goalpost.
And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms
Let's
away.
go.
No good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound Brandon no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
The Chiefs offense about set to
He's pressing Tyreek Hill.
And 2 interceptions already here in this 1st half.
I don't think that's a smart idea, kid.
He's got to be thinking about it.
he's got to be thinking about it. But
Come on, Patrick Mahomes.
they find a way to put it aside. They're not
All right, let's do a screen to Le'Veon.
put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out.
All right, go.
Down left side on the swing pass. Bell sheds him off. And down
Patrick
goes.
Peterson, you just got pancake.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down, Kansas City.
On that one. Blink. What the?
Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted.
What? Okay.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit.
He had the end zone open. We got him on a QB spy.
Throwing again. Jackson. Buying time to his left.
What to say? That dude tried to throw across his body. That's a pick.
Defensively here at the outset of this drive, they forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays.
Come on.
Have to admit that that's a disappointing
Just
end to
come on.
field position.
Let's do this.
When that drive
Get the
started,
block.
they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Way
This
off.
won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
He's pressing Tyreek Hill again. Oh, Tyreek Hill's gonna perp. I got this sack. It's a throw. Move over to our right, not near Calais. Throw to Le'Veon. Get the first down.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 13.
Oh my.
It's a first down. He'll get this underneath to Bell and give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 and the 34. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Fielded in the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
All right.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half.
That dude just got flattened by a tight end.
Let's find out what they have dialed up. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And that'll hurt a bit as this time they're able to get him behind.
Let's go, Tyrann Mathieu.
Loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
He hit the
He brings the
boom.
wood when he comes flying up in run support. He may be a safety, but he hits like a linebacker.
Come on. He'll Tyrann Matthews. Got your X Factor.
On 2nd and 15
Rip.
Jackson flushed to
Go,
his right.
bring that blitz. Let's go.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He
Only
could
allowed
not
20
hang
yards.
on.
I'm not allowing. I can allow
An
it.
incomplete pass on that last play.
But
That means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Forced out to his left. He's going to run, but
Oh
he's got
my.
a long way to go.
What the? Catch him, Ward.
And all the
Thank
way
you.
down to 12. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw exhibit
I'm not gonna
A
bring
right
them.
there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you.
Let's go. What the?
He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
I have to guard 2 people at once.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
What? I didn't even try to catch it.
Touchdown. From 10 yards out, and the Ravens have taken the lead. That's
He just brung the blitz.
Their partner took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back
Is
over to
he
their
gonna
own
hit the field
offense.
goal?
Unable to do so. A long,
Nope,
sustained
he's not.
drive by the offense.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far.
Cole
Boom
Harmon.
this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs
Please
offense
press
is set to begin this drive.
L.
They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can
Oh
do.
my, Patrick Mahomes, throw this.
Because some teams script to start
You.
other teams just go, okay, these are the
No
sequence
one's
of
just
plays we
throw
do.
the ball
These things
or you
work well for
catch
them.
it.
Sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Tyreek Hill, be open, someone.
Try and create a big play.
At least. Oh, Le'Veon. Oh, Le'Veon?
Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
First down.
Come on. Like, what? Funny enough. Hold up, hold up. My defense sucks. Round up, round up, round up. I think I'm about to use DK's gas. I'm about to use them with DK's full calf. I'm not. I'm proud of. No, I'm not. I'm probably against someone else. Using the Vikings. No, I'm not. No. 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 No, no. Bruce to reach for a balance beam.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific
Seahawks
Northwest at
against.
Century Link
Right.
Field in Seattle,
Why are
Washington.
people
These
using
folks
Ravens?
love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the
Yes, I'm not
Baltimore
taking it.
Ravens. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Metcalf.
First and 10, it's
Oh
Wilson.
my.
Flushed out right. He's
God.
going to take off with it. He'll have a first down past the 40. As he'll get this
I don't
one
want to
out
take a hit from
the
Humphrey.
40-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs. And
is he pressing DK's full cap? Oh my. You're dumb. You're what the?
That is incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. That'll bring up second down.
DK's full cap?
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use it. A lot of anticipation.
What the?
He can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Steps away to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Being chased out left. He'll run it. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And the defense loses him. It's complete. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 59 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing.
And he'll get it.
Who's gonna? I'm asking some questions. Who's gonna guard him? We had a touchdown. Russell Wilson would have threw a dime.
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate.
I don't know
Leverage guys.
what
Win the
else
line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st down. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Wilson. That's complete. It's Carson out of the backfield. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. He may try and
What
run.
the?
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted.
Man,
Back
throw it
across his
to him.
body. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the gun.
I'm guarding that corner now.
The pressure right. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Come on.
Waiting for the gun. Jackson buying time to his left. They come up now, 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, Jackson forced out to his left. He can, and I think the ball's out. And will they call it a touchback? No, it's out at the 1 yard line. They were inches there from blowing a golden scoring opportunity. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. He'll buy some time right.
And score. First half is his half, second half's mine.
As the Ravens push further out in front. Now this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So, decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute
Go Olsen.
Get back in this game?
It's a big play there for Seattle.
We're back in this game.
9 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now. 1st and 10.
We back.
Wilson
What the?
it's loose. It's out. Fumble.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Oh my.
Flush to his right.
What the?
And his throw's gonna be
That wasn't even a cross body.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
He finds his man, the tight end Olsen.
Doesn't matter.
And he'll get it down this time
Go
to
for
17.
it.
They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
Force it.
That's to his running back complete. And he'll have the 1st down, getting
Pancake
to the
this
14-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson steps away to his left.
Throw down.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Flushed out right. He may try and run. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Well, they were backed up on 3rd and goal, and when you saw him starting to scramble, my thought process was he'll get what he can and maybe get out of bounds. But he got a little bit greedy there. And in this case, greed was good as he got into the end zone.
Being chased out left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Tried to roll out and make a play outside of the pocket.
No, I had triangle open. My controller died. I had it on the charger. Triangle was wide open. Steel Griffin. Skull Griffin. Alright, didn't let him get past the 20.
Set at the line for this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Vincent Mayowa In there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
No, you gotta go.
Out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack.
You guys sack him.
That threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down.
No, Shaquille Griffin, you got.
He's got a man complete. The 30, 20.
Yeah, you're not catching him.
All the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Miles Boykin, 94 yards. And the Ravens will extend their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
At their own 25-yard line.
Make them.
Here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Speedy. Swoka.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and...
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get
Oh my.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be...
Why do they want us to run the ball?
This defense has been very disruptive early
But
on.
what's
Seems to be the front and the back. In pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working
Oh
in sync.
my.
Only way to play good defense.
He can and he will. And down he'll go at the 25.
I don't care. I'm going for
The
him.
scramble gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
It's 4th down.
Hello, Tyler Lockett.
4th with Wilson.
Tyler.
Dancing to
Chris
his
Carson.
left.
Go, go.
And able
What?
to
Go.
catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took it beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
I don't know why you would do that.
All right.
It's almost guaranteed
We got a
points
4th to
either way.
fumble.
I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But
Come on. Madden.
Yeah, now
Force
they're
it.
set in prime position going the other way. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Throwing is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
Well, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores.
He's bringing a big blitz.
Going down.
I know it.
Against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage. And no forward progress.
Why would
here. This is
he-
going to be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to
My
6.
punter
I'm a
can
rubber defender.
kick.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on, come up to 6.
A lot of points. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
I don't
Got
even
under a
know
minute
how
to
I
go
got
here
that
till halftime.
safety.
You got the good size lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart
Come on, pick it. If he would have picked it, that would have could have been sick.
There's a part of me that looks at this and says,
Come on. He's gonna. I'm guarding everything. I'm on it.
He's going deep
Come
to
on,
ground.
Dig.
Inside the 35.
Diggs, what are you doing?
Way in for a Ravens touchdown.
I just can't use the team.
What's poppin'? Don't mind me, just watching.
What team? They really disrespected the Cowboys on the offense, indeed. I don't care. Yes.
What I did, can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Wait.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Of course, the best team in the league. I'm going against them. What the worst team in the league?
Here we go from our nation's capital. Taken in the end zone.
I'm using Chase Young on this dude.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
Play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 5.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles where he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. Gets this one to Hill. That catch good for only a couple. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 21. He's going to get this one down inside the 15. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Throw left side complete. It's Bell. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal. So first and goal from the 9-yard line. Mahomes to throw once more. Escaping the pressure right.
Sack,
but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Only about a yard there.
Clyde Edwards is not running that.
Down the field nicely here.
Was he into rookie? I think my team's running against the rookie.
And ultimately kick a field goal.
Chase Young!
Traffic, and it's a fumble. And I think they are going to get this.
Dang, Chase Young.
That would have been something, double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on
You're good,
INT.
Jason. You're good.
It's costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
We're scoreless after one. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
I forgot I had McLaurin.
Throwing now
Go
is
to
Allen.
Gibson. What is it? What is it?
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Oh, Allen.
Here's Allen on 1st
Allen
and 10.
fast.
Buying time to his left.
I had to
Big hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield.
Let's go,
They never
McLaurin.
did.
McLaurin? What the?
Now he steps away. Into a double team, and it's
Let's go, McLaurin.
intercepted.
Stop him.
Picked off near the 42. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing the ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
From 10 yards there to start.
It's red,
just
red.
enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Well, we have to dark.
Mahomes now on 1st down.
Pick!
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted.
Pick six! Pick six!
Picked off by
Pick six!
Ronald Darby. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. Mahomes.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception.
What you doing, Mahomes?
Say, what's going on with your
You do it to the other
Maybe we should look at
team.
the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit.
Oh.
Got them frustrated
Oh.
right now.
What
Trying to
the?
get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
I got Chase Young. He's gonna pick the.
He's got
Get
the
him.
first down here inside
Get him.
the 30.
Oh, that's tight. Kill him.
Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 44 yards. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play partner because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers.
Who's back there? Who is back
It's
there?
open like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead. And he has hands
Johnson.
You get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
I like Terry back there, but
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
he kicked it to my fullback.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here.
Can't feel it cleanly. It's
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
it's hard.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Ball on the 30 as they come up second.
You have to get open on this.
Over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Allen now on first down. Slings this deep from McLaurin.
Let's go, McLaurin!
Inside the 10. And finally
Well,
All the way down at about the 2.
I should have just scored.
That time for Washington, 47 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
That's why I should have scored.
Time here in this half, it's intercepted.
You gonna tackle?
Down at the 2, and he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
I need a pick or a fumble recovery. But I'm no asking for a lineman to pick the ball up, but like.
We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been.
And that's caught inside the 35.
That's right, baby. It's all
And he'll take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
I wasted a drive.
87 yards. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40.
McLaurin.
Shotgun snap to Allen. That one is slant to McLaurin. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 60 yards. And Washington able to come up with a quick strike touchdown. And now
First play, first touchdown.
and go for 2.
I forced it.
Intercepted at the goal line.
Go Allen. Go Allen. Go Allen.
Well, as most teams do in their 2
Allen, that was.
Instead, it gets intercepted. Remember, if you pick it off,
After this, I'm throwing it to. I'm putting it in the Wayne.
That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
Boom.
Taking about a yard deep.
Boom. Boom.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
I'm a fullback.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
and that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right in your playbook,
Let's
that's exactly what you want on offense.
I
What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy
need
last
to
time.
play.
They can't expect that going forward.
I'm playing back.
Throwing again on 2nd
Like, why don't you just use the safety then? Let's go.
Boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. That one complete to Hill. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
I bet he's going for it.
And that'll bring up 4. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
I'm gonna throw it to Tyreek Hill instantly. Come on, get him. He didn't get it.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they...
Believe that you didn't get me a Christmas present. I can't believe that you ambushed me like this in front of your parents. Actually, you know what? I can. Because Chiefs got mental on the holiday. Lovely evening, guys.
We all have bad overalls, but like. You know soon.
Can I have everyone's attention? Something that I need to say? Who wants Caesar? Just one step.
Let's talk about how to feel any pool.
Got a glizzy in my hand and I do not wake up high. Glizzy, I'm on my. There's some ketchup with that glizzy in. It's gonna be very nice. Got it.
Say he's just short.
Is a turnover on down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Nice to see Dwayne.
A first throw for the backup Haskins. Flush to his right.
Try to get it out.
Incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball.
Just scream.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want to play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It felt
Block that dude.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Dwayne. I put you in through.
Out of the gun. Looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens.
Alright.
And the return stops.
Time to play D.
Hi there. I just had a quick return. The thief? They didn't have a roast. I would be alone forever and apparently gorge myself into the size of a wonderful. You know what? My Christmas already sucks. So you can go really to once.
What could he get?
I'll give you $40 for those packets and for a pretzel if you want.
$80 worth of pears, thank you. If it was any consolation, I spent my holiday in an ugly Christmas sweater, sipping mocktails with a room full of people like tinkering cops.
Kick the turn.
I'll see your ugly Christmas sweater
Where
and
the-
raise you a seat at the kids' table, my little brother getting engaged, and catching my ankle with a cookie with caramel Santa.
Just a visual.
Seared into my brain with eye tattoo. I got a bad
And then
one. Sorry, these have been 2 seasons ago. I came out for you.
9-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. So
I'm
after
gonna throw to Tyreek, and I'm gonna not hit it. There's 3 dudes.
8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Timeouts in a
The Chiefs
quarter.
now going to use the first of their timeouts.
I'm gonna try to get into
22
field
seconds to
goal.
go here in half number 1.
Okay. Gotta play back.
Second down. Mahomes. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st down, Chiefs.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Hill, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line, 17-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
A 34-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Okay, wait a second. You just said that you're tired of all the sad glances and looking.
I said pretty, not pathetic.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion. And there's
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Mahomes now on first down. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
That's out to Hill, right side complete. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
And the first down.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill, 27 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Butker on for the PAT. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Very short kick. This will now with him, and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you
And that's McLaurin.
you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We got to get it back.
Well, from right side, take it in here to start this drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there at 22. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and it's second down.
And that's a nice job there because you got
Why did they say his name like that? McLaurin.
He's able to knock that one away.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. To throw again. Haskins.
Go.
They'll find McLaurin this time.
McLaurin, you took a hit. You took it like a man.
16 yards, a first down.
You're taking these hit guys like a man.
Haskins complete to McLaurin.
Dang, McLaurin, you're getting legs.
First down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17
But he can't guard it. Oh, finally, he was wide open. That was a touchdown.
Well, defensively, just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. That's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in.
Oh.
In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
What's going?
Logan Thomas.
Time to win this.
To make the grab. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. Now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
Who's going? Who's going?
And they're going to get the 2 points.
Like that. Ha. 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 Oh, that was a bad kick by me. No, no. Nothing.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And the come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Time for y'all to get pancaked.
Set to begin this drive.
I'm angry. I'm not pressing Tyreek Hill.
Direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking to hit his running back Le'Veon Bell that time, and that'll bring up second down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good.
Young.
That one falls.
Back up, Young. Back up. Back up, back up.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson.
Pick.
And Mahomes misfires
Let's go.
again, and it's
Let's go. Run, run.
picked off by
Go, go, Power Rangers.
across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Let's go.
Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game, and so much of playing defense in the NFL.
Why would you throw that deep? I have Chase Young guarding one dude.
Work on both fronts there.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins.
Let's go.
Oh, look at Thomas wide open.
You're slow, Thomas. I'm not fooling you with that. That was a touchdown right there.
From the gun, it's Haskins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
We're back in this, baby.
Logan Thomas, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the interception by the Washington defense.
Told you.
leads to a
That was his
touchdown.
head. Now it's mine.
And the lead is down to 2.
Makes the score. Chiefs 21.
Hopkins. Look at pant. Oh, this is bad. No.
At the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone was not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Go Young.
That's a lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 21. He fakes the give here and looks to throw.
Let's go.
Incomplete.
Good rep, good rep.
There at second down.
I'm doing mid blitz.
The football handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Third quarter of a 2-point game. A good
Imagine having a rookie. That's a lineman.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. 9 yards,
What the-
not quite enough, and they'll be
Not
left now
even
with 3rd and 1.
doing that.
Third down.
short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Here's Mahomes to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run. He'll let this go deep. That's caught inside the 20.
And he had a touchdown. If he misses the field goal, we need it.
Tough combination to defend. You know, Patrick Mahomes has the big arm, and he's got the elusiveness in his speed. So even though you force him, it's still dangerous.
Bad idea, in my opinion, to force him to do everything possible to hem him in.
I mean, they get to McLaurin, like, here's this. Oh, I don't, kicking it to him.
They put so much stress on your defense, trying to locate where receivers are, make sure you're covering them, and he can throw the ball the length of the field, so you just tell the receiver, just keep going. They'll find him, and he did there.
To squib kick.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a short kick taken at the 16.
All right, thank you.
It's a pretty good return here, so get this up to the 29.
I'll see you. Dwayne, I know you don't got a strong arm, but throw the ball.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Complete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Throwing again. Haskins. That's complete to his receiver.
Eat that first down.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
This possession means so much. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Yes. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. First down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
2nd and 1. Chiefs 37-yard line.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 26. 11 yards there, first down. Haskins looking to throw on first down. Yet again, Haskins is intercepted. 3rd time. Picked off.
All right, I have to pick it. Or 6. Pick 6.
Shy of midfield. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do. All the way back.
Yep, I lost.
And now a big play to start off this drive as the shot downfield is complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Get 2 points. Scoring get 2 points again.
And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
And then get a pay.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far.
Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Like, is your kicker not good? Should I kick it to my...
So his PAT in his rear view mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Let's go, McLaurin.
This one taken just inside the 10. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard
Not
line.
playing so much smart. Don't force it to McLaurin. Just throw it
Out there,
and get it out.
Coaches decide to do now. Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence?
What the?
And his pass is
And then he went throw it to him.
time today. Picked off at the 36. And he will score. Touchdown.
Yeah, he put this game away.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Butker now to add the extra point. Oh, he missed it again. The 4th time now in this game alone, and that has to be great cause for concern over on that sideline.
The 20 point.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
That's only if we can pick it.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there, and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Mahomes quickly complete out wide. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to
So
start
if we
the
get a
drive out
pick,
by a few inches.
6
That'll be a
and
first down.
pick 6. Yeah, turn. I'll keep on going for 2. We'll get those 2.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Forced out to his left. And he will score. Touchdown.
He gets hit, but doesn't.
Touchdown run. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Butker on for the PAT. And that stretches the lead to 27.
Makes the score
20.
48. Washington 21.
7 points.
Now after the touchdown,
4 touchdowns we need to get. Terry McLaurin, make a miracle. Make a miracle.
Lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh. That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with
first
because
play.
Drive where you throw an interception. A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance. Maybe play action? I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Yeah.
Double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Don't even I get a pick six. And
Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Deron Payne, never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And he's going to go down again. That's Thomas Davis on the sack. Came in the league way back in 2005. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, you see, and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and the sack resulted. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Recovery, Smith. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Smith. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Smith. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So the ball 16 here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Smith. Eluding the pressure right. And he slings one that's incomplete.
On the keeper.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Smith.
Smith, you
suck.
suck.
Incomplete. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing again is Smith. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. They snap it to Smith. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.